Hello, here for an impromptu stream of a film I just ordered from the 101 Films website. They're doing 2 for 15 at the moment, and it's a film I've wanted to see for ages. It is on YouTube. It is in the description and in the comment section of the chat for you to watch along. So I'm going to give you some time to find that. It's called Taxi Hunter. A few years ago, I went to a film festival and there was a documentary all about the Cat 3 films from Hong Kong. And it was really, really cool film festival, really, really cool documentary. It doesn't seem to be widely known, the documentary. If you just type in Cat 3 into IMDb, you'll find it. And one of the films that really stood out for me, the clips that they showed anyway, was Taxi Hunter. I've always wanted to see it. And it's been on my wish list for ages, and sadly, no one's ever bought it me. So I thought, right, I'm going to buy it. And I bought it yesterday, along with another Jackie Chan film that I can't remember the name of, 2 for 15. And I thought, that sounds like a good deal. So the Blu-ray should be with me tomorrow. But while I'm waiting, I couldn't wait. I decided I wanted to watch Taxi Hunter now. So, yeah. So if you want to join me and comment, it's quite an extreme film from what I saw in the clips, but I thought a really interesting one, kind of a revenge theme. I didn't want to know too much about it because obviously I want to watch it for myself. So like I say, I've got it up on my computer at the moment, or on my device at the side of me here, ready to play. The film lasts an hour and a half. Taxi Hunter 1993. If you're searching for it, if you just type in Taxi Hunter 1993 full movie, the Panic Playhouse channel, they've got it on there. They have the Dolls icon there from the film Dolls. So yeah, Cat 3 films really interest me. I've not seen enough of them. I'd like to see more. But yeah, let's watch this together and see what you make of it. So I'm gonna, when you see play on the screen, press play. Taxi Hunter. I'm actually really excited about this. Like I've just put on there, one of the most infamous movies branded with Hong Kong's Category 3 rating. Taxi Hunter tackles the scourge of unprofessional taxi drivers. A bit more to it than that. I was just being flippant. The link is there, and it's also in the description as well. So let's get going. Yeah, let's watch this movie. So when you see play, press play. And of course, I looped it. Always do that. But yeah, if you press play at the right time, then we've started now. Going through the various logos. There is a YouTube generated subtitles for it. So sometimes we get some humorous mistakes in there, but yep, I'm currently seeing a screen saying Media Asia Film on it at the moment. Just hold that up to the screen so you can't see it. It's just starting. Oh, my light's in the way. There we go. We're going through seemingly endless opening screens. Galaxy Films Limited is the current one on the screen. I'm going to turn my light off my laptop so my eyes aren't killing. So I just wondered as well, I thought, I wonder if this has got something in common with Taxi Driver. But what I've heard is that it's got more in common with Falling Down. So Anthony Wong is the lead actor in this. We've got a start here with the taxi going along, which kind of makes me feel a bit like I'm watching Police Squad. It's from that sort of perspective. I'm sure they're more going for a Taxi Driver than they are Police Squad. This is a good version. It's only been uploaded to YouTube recently. It's only got a couple of hundred watches on it. Maybe people are not that familiar with Taxi Hunter, or they're buying the Blu-ray, which I am doing. So it'll be with me tomorrow. So at the moment, we're seeing a Toyota taxi driving through what looks like downtown Hong Kong. So, guys, if you've got any favorite Asian films, favorite Category 3 films, or anything along those lines you want to talk about, just pop it in the in the chat, and we'll have a chat as we go along. I know this is a bit impromptu, but I was hoping maybe people will watch this later on, if and kind of catch up and watch the film with us. I'll try and do a pretty, as much as I can do, a serious um, commentary of it without just telling you what I see on screen. If there's anything strange or unusual pops up, we can have a look at. There's a guy wearing a Boston Celtics shirt at the moment, and he's got a straw, and he is sucking yolk out of the egg, and sort of looks quite, I don't know, he's behaving quite strangely inside this little restaurant. So I don't know if it starts off in a quite light-hearted way and eventually gets quite extreme. If it's the film that I saw, which I'm pretty sure it is, the clips of in the documentary, I think it escalates very quickly. I suppose if you think about falling down, he literally does fall apart as the worse and worse as the film goes. Isn't it funny, American culture here as well? We've got a Chicago Bears t-shirt and a Boston Celtics t-shirt. We've got the baseball cap on the side. Um, I'm hardly one to talk. I always wear hats and caps and stuff, and always have done since I was a little kid. Um, Somewhere I would like. I've worked with a few people from Hong Kong, and I've always wanted to visit there. I've always wanted to visit Japan as well. So here we are. We're in a taxi, and the two gentlemen, our two main characters, are saying that they're police. Oh, the guys turned around and he started shooting. Oh, okay. They have got into the car of a bank robber or a robber of some description, and guns are going. Oh, that guy just got shot in the bum. It's not near. Oof. What are the chances? Oh, that was a good one. So there's some excellent action here. We've also got somebody sliding in Dukes of Hazzard style into a car, so that's always good. Yeah, someone's been shot. The car's still moving. Oh, we've got the on top of the car action scene. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting it to start with a like a cops and robbers style um, action sequence. They definitely picked the wrong taxi because, well, it was the criminal who was in the thing. It set it all off. Some crazy driving going on here. Oh, okay. So taxi driver's fighting with what we believe is a police officer who's smashed in through his front windscreen as he's driving. Doesn't look particularly safe. Wow. Go to hell. Oh, we're going to drive. No, oof. He took a fall out of that car then. Wow. I hope you guys are watching along with this either now or in the future because this is really good action to start with. This feels a bit like Police Story or something like that. Except the only difference with this and Police Story is I know when I'm watching a Police Story film that I'm following Jackie Chan. He's the good guy. At the moment, I know nothing about what's happening here, so I'm not sure who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. But he just twisted that guy up like a pretzel, so I guess he's a cop. He's also got handcuffs, so yeah, he's a cop. That's pretty awesome. And then he called him a piece of shit. So now we're in the Universal Truth Insurance Company. All of that, there's no real explanation to that, but we know they're doing very well. They've got 25% better, more profits than usual. That's good. His insurance sales are 3 times more than yours. That's a good way of motivating your staff. So he's dealing with the Deutsche Bank. Interesting. I mean, this is the 90s, so I guess we had Andy Sipowicz and Homer Simpson wearing the short sleeved shirts with ties. It's not something you see very much now. And I'm sure Homer wears one in The Simpsons, and the guy says to him, or Marge goes, "You can't wear short sleeve with a tie." And then he goes, "Sipowicz does," like that, like like a grump. He's like, "You're not Sipowicz." And little NYPD Blue reference for everyone there watching. So yeah, so we're inside this insurance company at the moment. I guess doesn't Michael Douglas have a shirt short sleeve shirt and tie at the beginning of Falling Down as well. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I feel like he has. He's got the buzz cut. He looks more like Grimy, Frank Grimes in The Simpsons than he does Homer. He doesn't look like Sipowicz either. So they're in their little cubicles here. He's got some trophies. I wonder what they're for. Do not know. I mean, this is 93, and the tiny little TV he's got there, that would have been like insane to have a TV that size. It almost looks like a tablet. Um, yeah, that would have been crazy to have one of those back in the time. So here's I think our comic relief guy. He's now wearing a Chicago Bulls gear. He's got his cap on the side. He looks about my age, and to be fair, as I say that, I do wear my cap like that, and I sometimes wear sports gear, so maybe I shouldn't be judging this guy. Having said that, I don't wear Bermuda shorts and be like, yo, 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 what's up? So no. So maybe he's an undercover cop, and the joke is that he's really badly, like, obviously a cop and not from the streets. I think that's the joke because he looks about 50. So yeah. And now he's dancing. Oh, here's his partner, the Don Johnson of our crew. I think he's got the shirt and the white t-shirt on. He's his new partner. You're the idol of the police. Ah, yeah. So this is our hero. This is not what I was expecting, but I think something bad is going to happen because, yeah, maybe it's a bit of a bait and switch. Maybe our comic relief guy here, something terrible happens, and then what we expect to see, he ends up being the sort of disenfranchised guy going on a shooting spree. If he does, then that is a really good twist. Or I don't know, it's quite exciting. I am going to watch this again, obviously tomorrow, probably when I get it. But I'm certainly not. I'm not going to talk all the way through it. Friends and family don't like it when I talk through films. A point, probably. They have a point. So these two guys are getting to know each other. Our super cop, no pun intended, no Police Story 3, and his partner, who just seems like a big dork. um, it is a bait and switch because we are now in the car with normal insurance car guy, and I recognize him from all the pictures. Short sleeve shirt, tie. Oh, cat taxi's just cut him up, and he smashed his car into the back of the taxi. Oh man, that would really piss me off. Someone just rear-ended me. Come and help me screw this guy. Oh no. So he is the taxi driver's fault. Oh, I guess this is the whole point. Is the taxi driver's fault here? You asshole! You ran in front of me. No, he jumped in front of him and he stopped. Listen, I'm a witness. I saw this. Oh man. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure something similar like this happened to me once around Bolton. Those of you who are in the northwest of England, where I don't live anymore, but those of you who live the northwest of England know that there's in Bolton there's a big statue called the Spirit of Sport on a roundabout. Some guy did this to me. He pulled up in front of me. He stopped. I drove into the back of him. And I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to be in trouble here. But it turns out he wasn't insured or he wasn't licensed or anything. So he he didn't try to get any money out of me other than I had to pay to get my car fixed because it had a bump on the front. It makes you feel like because you did the driving into the back, you're at fault, aren't you? Oh no, now all the taxi drivers are all like surrounding him. Oh man, they're threatening him and trying to get money out of him. Oh man, that sucks. This is definitely not like a director commentary because I've never seen this film before, so it's more of a first time watch talk through of this film with my thoughts and comments, whether you like them or not, or whether you want them or not. Oh man, now they're splitting the money between them. So they like taxi drivers screwed him over, and they took his money as well. What a bunch of bullies, he says to himself. Oh man, now he can't start his car. Oh fuck's sake. Oh man, that's a shame. It's time to go home now to his wife and let her know what's happening. Oh, I think he's got a family as well. Honey, I'm home. Oh no, she's not had the baby yet. Oh man, please not nothing bad happened to this woman. I don't think my emotions can take this. So guys, if you're watching along, we're on 12 minutes into this film, 12 minutes 12, 13, 14 of Taxi Hunter 1993. The link is in the description and in the comments. And if you just search it on YouTube, full movie Taxi Hunter, you'll find it. Notorious Cat 3 film. So yeah, so she's having a baby. And they're talking about technology and filming things and clothes they bought for the baby. I feel like I'm being set up here, like I'm investing in these people, and um, now there's going to be something really grim and dark happening. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a Cat 3 film, would it, Matthew? Yeah, it wouldn't. Talking to myself there, I guess. Got quite a nice house, got a fish tank, nice big telly. What looks like a banana on a tree there. Oh, it says we'll need a bigger room when they get older, so if the baby sleeps with us, he'll love us more. But hasn't he? He's just done really well. He's just closed that big um he's just closed that big deal. Oh, so his brother-in-law is the Don Johnson cop guy. Oh no, it's not his brother-in-law. It's his brother. His brother is the Don Johnson cop guy with the martial arts skills. Now, this is a cool way of thinking it because really, in every other kind of cop style film that I've seen from around this time in Asian cinema, we're following this guy, white t-shirt and suit jacket guy. But we're not, are we? We're going to be following kind of Frank Grimes here from The Simpsons. We're going to be following him. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this. I like the idea. But he's not going to tell his brother, I don't think. Maybe embarrassment. Isn't that what makes a great film, particularly when you're watching quote unquote foreign cinema, is where you think it's going to follow a certain format and then it just does something unusual, whether it's Parasite or Old Boy, or there's just a central, simple conceit that goes against what you would expect to see in quite a dark way or quite unusual way, kind of or makes you feel awkward. Um, I'm hoping that this is the way this is going to go. I wonder if they'll ever make a remake of this. Some films when they make remakes of them, like certainly foreign films, and this is a strange one to reference, but if you've ever seen a film called Force Majeure, um, it's an incredible film. They remade it with Julie Louis Dreyfus and Will Ferrell as a comedy. I mean, it is darkly funny, but the original, don't watch that one. I tried watching it 10, 15 minutes and oh man, it was dire. But if you watch Force Majeure, what an incredible film. That's 10 out of 10 film. And it's a perfect example of how not to remake a film. I guess if this is the way I'm thinking it's going to go, it's influenced by Falling Down and Taxi Driver. Maybe they're thinking, well, we don't need to make another one of those. But it's definitely through the lens of maybe the pride of Asian culture. So they're in another taxi. Again, I'm wondering if it's just like he's going to end up absolutely hating taxi drivers. It's like an obsession he gets because of that bad experience he had with that guy earlier on. So many cars, so busy, everyone rushing around. I wonder if it as well it's making a bit of a comment on the sort of business culture and the stress and that kind of thing. Oh wow, this guy that he's meeting in the restaurant, he looks just like what's his name? The actor who plays Chang in Community. I can't think of his name. He's in The Hangover as well. His name escapes me. But he's like the spitting image of this guy. He's got the same sort of body language as well. Dr. Ken Young. He looks like Ken Young. If you guys are watching along, 16 minutes 52, 53. This guy's the spitting image of Ken Young. Dr. Ken. Oh, I think he's a landlord. That's why he's got the chain around his neck and it looks kind of sleazy and maybe. Oh no, no, no. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he's selling him. Oh no, I think he is a landlord, and he's also trying to say to him he'll get him a gun because it's a rough area. Oh no, he's taking him through. He's taking him through. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I think he's taking him through. Our hero is taking him. Well, hero. Our main character, our protagonist, is taking him through an insurance policy with a bit of a strange guy. And here's our comic sidekick, Cop. It's definitely less gritty than I thought it'd be so far. It's more like look and style of like a police story, like one of the early police story films. Do you know, I almost typed in City Hunter as well when I was looking for this online before because I'm a big fan of that. That is a wacky, crazy Jackie Chan film, City Hunter. Um, Almost making fun of himself, making fun of loads of other famous Asian films and filmmakers, and it's yeah, that's a crazy film. City Hunter, I love that film. That's good. I'd like to watch that one as a live stream as well. Um, so yeah, he's playing, he's goofing it around. His partner, the crazy American sports wearing partner, is playing a bit of a goof. Oh, it's his daughter. She's a TV reporter, and that's why she was humoring him and laughing at him because it was her dad. Um, and he's threatening comedically to beat her. Oh, there's been a murder on Lee Chung Street. So I think we're back in the old homestead. Yeah. So mother to be is doing some knitting, and our hero or our protagonist, I don't think, is holding her wool while she's knitting. There's a cool Garfield there. I always wanted one of those Garfields. You know the ones that on your windscreen when you. I always wanted one of those, but I wouldn't get one of them. My family wouldn't get me one of those. My dad didn't like having anything on car windows blocking the view. He was a very fastidious driver. So the wife is going to go outside and bring the clothes in. He's a nice guy and he's offered to do it for her, but she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm not handicapped. So she's taking him outside. Oh, it is raining. She's going outside with an umbrella. I mean, other than that kind of initial action at the beginning where we learnt about his brother, um, it's just more of a like a family drama, I guess, or like learning about the family. That's one thing you don't learn a massive amount about in Falling Down, is it? It's kind of all from his POV. It's almost first person shooter. And this one, if it is similar to that, if it is going to go down that road, we're learning about his brother's partner, his wife. Oh, okay. Oh, she's struggling now. So she's had a twinge while she was bringing the things. And he actually went outside and caught her, so that was really nice. Um, yeah, this doesn't sound good. So obviously his car is still damaged, so he's going to have to get a taxi to take her to the hospital. I wonder, a taxi to the hospital. Now, in this situation, other than the conceit of it, the film is called Taxi Hunter. Do they not have the capacity to ring for an ambulance? So how? Geez, in that situation, I'm like, bring your fastest ambulance. Oh no! Oh no! We know what's going to happen here, don't we? Oh geez, the taxi driver's going to be the taxi driver that he drove into the other day and shook him down for the money. Oh, he's had to pay him 100 to get him. Oh, he stole a taxi. No, it wasn't him. Oh man, they've stole his taxi. He's gone outside to get the taxi. They're on their way down. This other guy's been like, "I'll give you an extra 100," and took the taxi off them. Oh man. Things go from bad to worse. He's taking her downstairs, but there's no one there. Yeah, he saw the taxi and now it's gone. Shit. Oh, she's really struggling now. I think as I get older, I find things like this really I find emotional stuff harder to watch. Maybe that's why I watch so much rubbish, because I can just kind of I don't have to invest in it. Um, I say that with love. So the wife is now bleeding, and the taxi driver's refusing to do it. He's offered 100. He's found the taxi. It's not the taxi that he initially booked. Yeah, she's bleeding now, so this is not going well. I guess, like most revenge films, if we're gonna have revenge, which I think we are, then something really bad has to happen, doesn't it? Oh shit! The taxi driver has drove off, and she's trapped in the car door. Her dress is trapped in the car door, and he's dragging her along. Holy shit! He's like, shit. The taxi driver's like, shit, I'm in trouble, and then drove off and left her in the street. Oh my days! And then freeze frame. So now we're in the operating theatre. Oh man, right? Okay, so this is we're nearly 25. Well, we're just 24 minutes into the film, and this is where I think shit is going to get real. His brother's on the way as well to see what's happening, what's going on. Wow, it's pretty intense, man. I mean, this is not a good advert for taxi drivers at all, from the beginning of the film right through to now. Whew. Oh man, she's dead. Never seen such a matter of fact doctor saying we can't save your wife or the baby. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, your wife's dead. Oh yeah, baby's dead too. Gee whiz. Oof. Yeah, he's in bits now. He's really upset, obviously. Don't think it really mattered too much how they broke it to him. They could have maybe broke it to him a little bit more gently. It was along the lines of like the drinks machine's broke, you know. So yeah, he's lost it now. He's just crying and crying, and now he's back at home or outdoors somewhere, and he's burning things, maybe photos and pictures and memories and stuff, tapes. He's watching VHSs of them all. It's just burning. He's burning loads of stuff. So here's my prediction. He's going to go back to the guy that he was doing the insurance thing with before. He's going to ask him for that gun that he was talking about. Well, she's got a gravestone, so this must be a little bit further in the future. Oh man, they've got loads of toys and all kinds of stuff. He's just stood there with a beer outside his flat. Now I think this is where things are going to start getting revengey. I think by the time we get to 30 minutes in of a 1 hour 30 film, which is called Taxi Hunter, I think we're going to start hunting some taxis. That's my prediction. And fair play, fair enough. I'm not, yeah, I'm not against him hunting these taxis at this point. I think that's pretty horrific what happened to his wife. So let's Let's do this, man. Yeah. At the moment, obviously, he's very upset. He's crying and stuff, but he's at work, typing some stuff up at the moment. Geez, I do not miss using typewriters, things like that. I think I had one of those word processors where it had two bits of digital screen, and then you could decide when it printed it. So print it like 3 lines at a time. Even that was a pain in the backside to print on. This is 93, so yeah, I guess electric typewriters. It's just weird though that. So he's getting behind with his work a bit. Other people are kind of getting on to him about it, but obviously he's had other things on his mind, like the the horrific death of his wife and child. No, he's just looking at himself in the mirror at the moment. Not Travis Bickle style, but more like I'm really sad kind of style. Some things you can't change. Wow. Yeah, come on, man, just pull it together. It's not like it was any big deal. It was literally just this guy's trying to talk to him. My friend was married for 6 months and his wife died. At least you were married for over a year. Yeah. Oh, and he slapped him in the face. Just wanted to help you. Oh man, now the boss is onto him for slapping his co-worker. Huh, what's happened to you? You've been terrible at work. It's almost like your wife and child were taken from you very recently in a horrific accident. How can I promote you? Oh, he's going to take his promotion away from him now. For fuck's sake. You know I'm loved by all our colleagues. You need to leave your problems at home, even when I'm not in the mood. I still go to work and perform well. Oh, you like what? Oh yeah, like if your suit hasn't been ironed correctly or your hair is out of place, yeah, you still soldier on. See what's happened to this guy? Jeez. So the guy he slapped, his name is Fatty. Um, he's now got his job. So now our friend Mr. Taxi Hunter is sat eating his rice. Whoa, black cab just drove past. Oh, of course, Hong Kong. But all the ones I've seen so far have been red, kind of Ford-looking things. But I just saw a black cab drive past as well. Oh shit! He's just spotted one of the taxi drivers who's wronged him, and he's trying to twist this woman out of an extra 10. And now he's going over. He's going over. He's got his rice and stuff like that. He's slapped in the face. Oh no, he's just seen an injustice. Now he's just dealing with injustice, and the people are clapping, and he's like, "Yeah, boy, like I like this. I like this. I got a little bit of a pat on the back from people." Oh, he's at the bar now with his brother. He's absolutely hammered. Ties come a little bit loose. They're down in some Heinekens here. Oh man, times must be bad if they're drinking Heineken. That's like, just, I was going to say it's like drinking piss, but what a ridiculous phrase. I mean, I'm sure there's piss drinkers out there. I am not one of them. But yeah, Heineken. Oh, so they're at the bar. I'm not sure what else he's doing. He's poured beer and probably some cheap whiskey in the glass together. I don't know, man. I like a nice whiskey as much as the next guy. I'm not a big fan of your bourbon, southern fried stuff, Jack Daniels and stuff. Just knocks me sick. But like a nice Scotch, a nice anything whiskey, but yeah, not with beer in it. I don't know, man. Put that down to cultural differences. Also, this guy's super cool because he's like a cool cop guy. So his brother's really worried about him, as he probably should be, to be honest. He's going through hell. He says, "Give me a call after you get home." So he's going to walk. You worry about me more than my wife did. Yeah, all right, I'll go. Yeah, he's absolutely He's well toasted. He's not lightly toasted here, guys. He's guys. Come on, guys. Subscribe, guys. Jeez. I was just watching a video last night and the guy was literally just guys every 2 seconds. It was driving me insane. Seemed like a perfectly nice fella, guys, but you know, guys, it's one of those things, guys. So so far, Taxi Hunter, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be awesome, but we're 32 minutes in and he's slapped one taxi driver. Okay, fair enough. The taxi drivers are winning at the moment in terms of the stuff that they've done to him and his family. I wonder what the chances are in real life in such a massive city to get the same taxi driver more than once. Because there just seem to be tens and tens and tens of them shooting past at the moment. Huh. Oh, he's going to throw up in the taxi. They don't like that, man. Don't throw up, boss. I'll make you lick my car clean. He said. It's a shortcut, no traffic lights. Something's going on here. It's a bit odd. He's not taking him home. That's my prediction because he's like, this is a quick way. Oh, he's starting to cry now. Hey man, why are you crying? Can it get worse? Will this get worse? Oh, he's having a flashback now to his wife's sad death. Oh no! Now he's choking the taxi driver. I don't think it's the same guy, but he's making him crash the car. Oh, this is dangerous. So many roadworks. Well, that's something else that Hong Kong has in common with the UK. Ooh, topical humour. Well, it's topical since probably the invention of cars. So he's just smashed the taxi driver's head through the side window. I can't confirm if it was the same taxi driver as before, but he's choked him with his tie and then smashed his head through the window. So far he's wiping blood all over his shirt. And away we go. Oh, he's wiping his fingerprints off it with the alcohol that he had in his alcohol bottle he had in his hand. Might be absolutely hammered, but he's soon sobered up because of murder. And he's covered in blood. And the white shirt is quite striking. He's in the shower now, showering himself off. So if you're watching this with me, I guess I don't need to narrate the whole film, but I find it quite interesting. I feel like this has been quite a slow build in a lot of ways, 35 minutes in, and this is where he's really gone off the deep end. He's gone from slapping the gang for ripping some woman off to the scene that's on my thumbnail now, where he's kind of sat with blood all over his shirt. He's got a nice smile on his face. He's like, yeah, man, I'm getting that revenge. So if you're watching this now or later and you want to comment, what's your favorite revenge film, or if there's a revenge film I should check out? This is a kind of everyman revenge film, I guess. Like a lot of them are. I think ones that stand out that come to mind are like Death Wish and I Spit on Your Grave. I Spit on Your Grave, very different take on the revenge film. There's some good ones, man. There's some really good ones. It's a nice, simple idea, isn't it? This is slightly different, though, I think, in the sense it does sit alongside, because he's not getting revenge against a specific person or a specific group. He's just like all taxi drivers now, I think, are in his sights. So so brother's partner's daughter is the news reporter here, and she's coming to check out what's happening because they've gone to the crash site. He wants to know what's been going on, how this taxi has ended up smashed into the side of a load of roadworks with his head through the side window. But they might be able to put it across as an accident. But she wants more info, so she's like, "Dad, I'll make you some nice food, prawns with chili sauce, if I let you in." He's just letting his daughter in, and then all the rest of the crew, all the rest of the news reporters and stuff, are told to stay behind the line. He's like, "Yeah, I've got a biased mind. I'm an unbiased eye," and he starts doing something strange to do that. And he lets her in. There's some humor in this. I definitely wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be more like a kind of old boy feel. Speaking of old boy, that scene in the first season of Daredevil, I was thinking about that today. The fight in the hallway, influenced by old boy. Um, they're bringing back Daredevil with pretty much all of the original cast. Man, a film or a TV show or a comic book about a guy named Matt with poor eyesight who believes in justice. How can I not love Daredevil? In fact, it's always been my favorite comic book, even from when I was a kid. So we're on the outskirts here, and oh no, we're not. We're in a very, very sort of brutalist designed, I suppose, in a big city with hundreds of thousands of people. You need to be really organized about how you bury people. You can't have loads of grass and everything. But this is a really grim, grey looking cemetery. So I wonder if what's going to happen is he's going to meet the cop friend of his brother and daughter who investigates a reporter, get to know them all, and they won't even realize that he is the guy doing these, which I think will probably escalate into being a lot of killings. Yeah, she's doing a bit of cooking, the daughter now. As a reward for her father letting her view a crime scene. Ah, it touches the old heartstrings. That one plucks on the old heartstrings. So yeah, I can't eat prawns. I'm allergic to them now, but I didn't used to be. But all of a sudden, I developed an allergy to certain types of fish. Like I used to really like clams and oysters and all those kinds of things, and now I can't. But yeah, for me, unless they're done really well, I always thought prawns were quite tasteless anyway. Huh. You said you're eating those like it's got cocaine on it. Because the guy's fat, you see, he's fat. He's a fatty. This is not my words, the words of the and he's getting on so well, these partners, this odd couple partnership. Getting on really well. I did an interview with the Big Ball Crazy Horse show. Is that real? Is that a real thing? Why don't you guys go and see that? And please bring some women, or else. Ah, and then she's laughing. She's like, as if you two could find a woman. Like, this is the weird comic relief side of it. When it goes back to our taxi hunter, he's quite obviously he's miserable and angry. He's in like maybe a noodle bar or something like that. What's he drinking there? Is that a choice of beer in this? I thought they might be having some. He's having San Miguel. He's literally had Heineken and San Miguel. Is that exotic? If you live in Hong Kong, that's exotic. Oh my, would no Singha or oh man, I'd rather have jeez. San Miguel and Heineken. Come on, man. He's obviously he can't think straight because of the death of his wife. That's what it is. Some local. There must be some local Hong Kong breweries, surely. I guess that's not on his mind at the moment. I'm just thinking about beer now. Way. Oh, I just saw something about. I think it was in Japan. You know those machines where you put like a coin in, you twist them round, and then a little egg thing comes out, and you break it open. There's a kid here doing that. But I saw somewhere in Japan where there was a whole shop just full of those, and you could buy all kinds of weird stuff, crazy stuff. Hey, Bird Files, how you doing? We're watching Taxi Hunter. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Always appreciate your support. We're watching Taxi Hunter. It's so far, I think it's been a really good film, really interesting. More of a slow build, more of a normal, straightforward kind of film with a few extreme parts that I can see maybe it's going to get more extreme. I think I can see why it was a Cat 3 over in Hong Kong. So he's on another beer here, and this might be a local one because I can't tell what kind of can it is. Oh, we're on beer watch here as well, obviously. Oh, he's been given like some cheap beer because he's now at his house, and he's paying for a lady of the night. Yeah, he's at rock bottom now. There is some similarities here, I guess, with what you call it, taxi driver, I suppose. That kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe he's just trying to get his mind back on. I don't know, trying to get his mind off what's been going on. So he's got this lady with him. She's calling him boss, which I don't know, man. It's not the most romantic. She wants him to get a shower. Oh, bless him. He's just asked to have a baby for him. 5 days a week, 10 clients a day. So she's going to need $100,000 a month, $1 million a year, and she'll have a baby with him. That's what she's saying. She's kind of joking with him, but she'll give him a $200 off. Oh, it's kind of sad, and she's being quite playful with him though. Oh, and he says, "Okay, I'll do it." And then he says, "My wife will be upset. He can't go through with it." Oh man, that's sad. Yeah, that rings true. You're a really good whore, he said, but not like in a bad way. I was really, I wasn't expecting that. That was, I suppose, showing his humanity still there, and he's still got this moral compass. So we're back to our two cops and cop's daughter. They're playing and having fun. He's watching out for another taxi here as well. Just drives off. Oh, he recognizes this guy. So where he's basically going wherever the taxi driver wants him to go, because he wants to get in with this taxi. I think he's got a bit of a taste for it now. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, Matt. Come on. It's called Taxi Hunter. What was I expecting? He's hunting some taxis now. This is, when you see all the neon lights and the darkness in the person being along, you think of like films like Collateral, or I guess Drive, maybe Thief. There's something kind of cool about this kind of cars in the dark, neon, and he's throttling him with his seatbelt. And to think people tell you to wear your seatbelts is safe, and they're right, but not in this case. Oh, he's smashing his head against the. Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. Oh, he's beating him up. He said, "You hit me. You hit me." Oh, he fucks up this time. Oh, and oh shit. So the guy is coming at him with like a machete. He's hitting him with a machete, but he tried to hit him with a bin. He's falling over the car. He's not exactly like your hero, because you want to live. So the taxi driver is beating the crap out of him, and then he kicks him in the balls. He's running into what looks like maybe either a subway or a vestibule. They're falling down the stairs now. He's kicking the shit out of him now. That's why you're here, Larry. Cat 3. You're like, oh, it's a Cat 3 film. I heard Cat. Yeah, the Category 3 Hong Kong films. I guess they were just really their version of an 18. I don't know what an 18 is in the US. Is it R? Is R an 18? But they had a limited amount of films that would only, most films in Hong Kong at the time were Cat 2. There was you can actually find a list of Cat 3 films. It's very similar to kind of watching a Video Nasty or finding a Video Nasty list. Wow. Just like you read my mind. I thought that as you were thinking it. We literally share a brain, Larry. That might explain a lot. Okay, so he's decided he's not very good at beating up taxi drivers. So now he's buying a gun. Well, then you absolutely have to kill every MFer in the room. That's it, man. We've mind melded. Live long and prosper and all that. Just like in Star Wars. So I think now he's got a gun. We are going. Things are getting amped up a bit. We are 47 minutes, just coming up to 48 minutes in to Taxi Hunter, and people who are joining us as well. The link is in the comments. It's in the description. And on YouTube, you can just type it in, or you can buy it up from 101 Films. And in the UK at the moment, 215 101 Films until tomorrow. The deal runs out tomorrow. If you go on Amazon, type in Taxi Hunter, not City Hunter. If I've said City Hunter, please ignore that. Which is a great film as well. Watch that too. But if you go into 101 Films part of Amazon, you will see there are 2 for 15 at the moment. Yeah, just like the Trek Wars with Captain Skywalker. That's right. Yeah, he's loading his gun now. He's got one of those proper gun. I don't know much about guns, but the kind of gun that you see in movies, like a Magnum. Let's call it a Magnum, not the ice cream. Because that just melt when he put it in down his pants. Oh, okay. So he's now doing the taxi driver thing of talking to himself and practicing what he's going to do to kill the taxi drivers in a cool way. Like you're talking to me, but like the gun just fell through his pants and fell to the ground. It's like quite embarrassing. He's just putting it in his pocket now, and he goes, "You go to hell," and then he pulled the gun out the wrong way around. Oh man, yeah. Oh Larry, check out City Hunter. It's Jackie Chan, and it's like almost like a spoof of Bond and of himself and loads of other famous kind of martial artists. And yeah, it's really funny. But yeah, I guess yeah, Predator is a City Hunter. Certainly in the second one. So he's been practicing with his guns, and I guess now he's going to try and find that one that just pretty successfully beat the crap out of him. These taxi drivers, though, this is not like a good. I don't know what the word is, like a good advert for for taxi drivers. It's like, I said that you have Taxi Hunter, Taxi Driver. Is there a Luc Besson film called Taxi? The TV show Taxi is the only one that kind of presents taxi drivers in a positive light. With Latka. Big match. Yeah, these taxi drivers are like just universally dicks in this film. I've met plenty of taxi drivers go, been busy night, and they'll like have a chat with you, or a very friendly one once when I went to London. He was very, very friendly. Oh, okay, so now there's a taxi on fire. And it's just, he's trying to put it out with like a tiny bucket of water, but it's not happening. This is a movie, so the car's probably going to blow up, I'd imagine. And it saves Christmas. Very similar to this. No, it's not. However, what would we have given for a film where Jim Varney kind of loses it and goes full on revenge mode? Okay, so now he's in the back of another taxi. This is he's doing some taxi hunting. Hang on, I'm just gonna close my door. My dog has just bashed the door open. She's obviously thought it's not a film for her because she just left. Brother, you're a good driver. There's a lot. He calls people brother a lot in this, which is confusing because like his best friend in the film is his brother. Or is he? Oh, so he let that guy go because he's honest. He's still following this code. So the guy was not overcharging him, was being very kind to him. So he got out and he's getting another taxi. And then there's a taxi driver here who's refusing to help someone with like an old lady with her things. An old lady. He pushed the old lady out of the way, and then he's bust her bag, and then he said, "You're charging you $30 more." Jeez, what a dick. If my son were here, he would kill you. Are you taking this old lady? Are you a son? No, you're a taxi driver and you don't take her. Huh. So he's abusing this old lady. Yeah, boy, he deserves. The woman was like, "Yeah, boy, he deserves it." Oh, and now he's just shot him twice in the chest. Yeah, she's probably like, it's a little bit more than I expected. She's like this. And then all the taxi drivers have literally made overnight have made signs. They've got placards are signs. They've got signs there on. They're like protesting. They're like, catch catch the killer outside the police station. That's what we call it. And the daughter of the police guy she's reporting live from outside. The taxi association has been monitoring the recent taxi murders, as they would. Taxi driver murders, not taxi murders. They're not murdering taxis. The police are like, yeah, we totally agree. Yeah, taxi drivers are in danger. We're gonna, do like we normally do with crimes. Wow, that is a massive police station. And they're all just goofing out the window, looking at it and laughing. That's what you want from our boys in blue. Oh, man, the guy dresses so strangely. Oh, so they're interviewing the granny who was like, huh, when he shot them. She said she's too frightened to remember, but I think she's not giving him up. He's threatening her, the old. Is she threatening the old? Oh, right. It was a man, she said. She's really playing this character big, like big expressions. It's quite a grim story, but yeah. She's playing peacock. I don't know what that means. What does playing? Anyone who's watching this, it said the old woman's playing peacock. I don't know what that means. I think maybe like being showy and over the top, or they're talking about the streaming service over in the US. Yeah, she's not. She's either not giving him up, and camera's zooming in now. Let's see. She's just gonna be like, "He helped me. I should help him." Don't say that out loud. Keep that to yourself. I'll let us work it out. But anyway, she said it out loud after they left to no one. I'm not gonna tell. Man with glasses. And then he points at the police chief like, "You've got glasses." Wait a minute. This is no time for jokes. This guy, that's all he's got. His whole life is jokes. So we're coming up to the 56-minute mark now. 56, 16, 17. We're not coming up to, we're in it. We are on 56 minutes, 21, 22, 23. So we're coming towards the final act, I'd imagine, very soon. He's back at the bar again with his bro. How's everything? Back to work? Nope. He's on one of those extended vacations. Still busy with the taxi killer. Oh yeah, him. Like, He's like, yeah, fuck it. Ah, they deserved it. Oh shit. How can you look at me like that? Do you think I'm the murderer? Okay, play it cool, man. Play it cool. I wish you were. It would save me a lot of time. If I catch you, I'll have another crown. I think A means like a badge, like a promotion, not an actual crown. Or some Crown Royal. I've always wanted to try that. Canada's liquor. So the policeman is just undercover now. Oh, he's undercover as a taxi driver, but he's not undercover like carefully, sensitively undercover. He's like screaming and shouting as he washes the taxi. Like this guy is not, he's not deep cover. This isn't like deep undercover. Does it? Does Crown Royal taste like maple syrup? If it does, that would be amazing. I want some. I heard that Stu Hart used to only drink Crown Royal. I want to be this. I want to have that kind of. As I get older, I want to become the sort of person who's so tough and so crusty that you can't understand what they're saying. Some might say I'm already there. So we're an SO now. That's where all the taxi drivers get. How strange. SO's branding hasn't really changed a lot since '93. It looks pretty much like an SO. Oh, so taxi driver has literally just put on his brakes because there's a lady here, a lady of the night. Asking if she wants. Oh no, she wasn't. I thought she was doing the whole like, "Hey, Mister," but I think she was just drunk and maybe needed and maybe broke her shoe. That's just shows you don't judge by appearances. She's struggling. Oh, he's just done something he shouldn't have done. He's grabbing her posterior and putting her in the back of his taxi. Oh man. Well, I am hoping um, that Taxi Hunter gets his hands on him and he won't be grabbing his ass. Nothing else, just yeah. I think I'd have it straight. What do you mean, like drink nothing else, like water, off or eat? Just literally just Crown Royal. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe that's I could. Don't know how long I could live off that. I don't think I've got that kind of constitution. Those people who can like smoke 1,000 cigarettes a day and drink all day, and then they live like Keith Richards kind of. Yeah, that's not me. I just get ill and die. Oh man, he's kind of got her trapped in the car now, and he's like keeping her in the back of the car. Okay, so come on, City Hunter. Come on, Taxi Hunter. Come on, do your thing. Yeah, so he's assaulting this woman in the back of the car. The taxi driver is, and oh, we've got some cool like Terminator style music now. Oh, hurry up! He's slapping her around, man. Get in there, do something. He's like knocking on the door. What are you looking at, asshole? What are you doing? Making love. Is that making love? I think you're making hate. Get lost or I'll smack you. Do you have a gun? Boom. Oh, and he shot him in the balls. Yes. This is good. It's not like I'm really bloodthirsty, but like most of these people are bad sorts. Michael Winner would have loved this film. No, he probably wouldn't. There's not enough gratuitous nudity. In fact, there's none really. Don't be afraid, just go. So he sent the woman on her way. He's giving him like a little moral lesson before he shoots him. Oh, I shot him again. Shot him in. I think he didn't shoot him in the balls. I think he shot him in both legs. If I give you the gun, will you shoot me? No, no. Yeah, you will. One in the shoulder. He's giving him the full Robocop treatment. And one in the chest. No, he's still with us. If I let you go now, will you rape again? No. It's hard to say. Oh, he's got his head in the car door now. Oh, he's put his head through the glass window. Oh, he's winding up the window on the guy around the guy's neck. So he's like that. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so this is why it's a cat 3. No, he said, "I know you think I'm preaching." Well, he's learnt his lesson for sure. And just for good luck, he smashed the front of the windscreen in the taxi. I wonder if he's doing that because no, I was thinking maybe fingerprints, but there was no fingerprints on it. He's literally just smashing it because he hates taxis. And he smashed the taxi sign up. I'll tell you what, the numbers of taxi drivers is rapidly going to go down, regardless of whether he's killing them or not, because they're going to be like, I don't want to get involved in this. Yeah, so we're over an hour now, and he's in full on taxi hunting mode. TV's reporting. The police think it's the same killer. Well, yeah. So her dad's undercover as a taxi driver, and as he's there, she's interviewing taxi drivers. She's my daughter. She's just like literally just like, by the way, I'm not a taxi driver. I'm a cop, and that's my daughter. Oh, and he just said she looks like a man, the other guy. He was the reporter, not the driver. That's the joke. So yeah, maybe he's not undercover now. I don't know. Maybe he's just they're just hanging out with other cops. I can't work out what's going on. First mention of triads as well. He said maybe the taxi drivers have offended the triads. So if you Google Roger Cook triads, there's a really like a deep investigative report from the 90s where the triads in London and what they would do to people who didn't pay them their cut. Wow, not messing with those guys. So they've not really got any leads, and they don't really seem to be doing much other than drinking and eating. Um, so maybe he'll go on taxi hunting forever. They're discussing using the media to find him. He even wanted to kill a granny. Well, that's not true. He saved the granny. He's a hero. I say, let's support Taxi Hunter. He has my vote. I mean, there seems to be hundreds and hundreds of taxi drivers, so therefore, this film could go on forever. And well, I guess until he gets caught. So they're just hoping to kind of run into him now. He's got Chicago Bulls t-shirt on now, our cop friend from the beginning with his sportswear, and a Bulls like it looks like a baseball shirt, but the Bulls can't. They don't play baseball, do they? So maybe it's someone else. Is there a Bills? Is there a Bills that play baseball? I don't know. I am Ron Burgundy. Um, oh, he's out of that now. He's in a whole green shirt. He has more sportswear than I've ever seen. If he had all this now, he'd be able to sell it online and make an absolute fortune. A lot of Toyotas I'm seeing in this as well. I think before when I thought those taxis were all Fords, I think they were Toyotas. I'm not really a car guy. Ah, it's his birthday, Sportswear Guy's birthday. So I think Sportswear Guy's probably going to something bad's going to happen. Yeah, I do know. I'm a footy person, Al. That's true. I like the footy. Go Stockport County. But I don't know all about this. What this guy's wearing in here. So Sportswear Guy's just asked his friend. Oh no, he's asking the dispatcher if she wants to watch a blue movie with him after work. because it's his birthday. But then he's like, my daughter's cooking a meal for me. Oh, it was a joke, I guess. And then he's asking if she's jealous. So we're 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds into Taxi Hunter from 1993. If anyone wants to join us, watch it along live. And we're going to get to the denouement very soon, I believe. Do they hunt taxis? No, we don't hunt taxis really in footy. No, it's something that you get a yellow card for that. I think. Possibly a red. There he is. Do you know, I saw your name come up. I thought it said AI Lacard. I was like, oh man, they've managed to replace him. Another one bites the dust. So, taxi driver, undercover cop, is now driving along. And I think it's our hero in the back. It looks like him. Yeah, it is. But surely he's met him. I thought he met him. Maybe he hasn't met him. Yeah, he doesn't realize that he's a cop, that he's his brother's friend. Oh man, this could go tragically wrong. Maybe he's such a terrible police officer. He's probably going to give away who he is. Oh, okay. So no, I think he's not that bad of a police officer. I think he's on to him. He thinks he might be a suspect. So our cop friend is called Ah Go. I can tell this is in Hong Kong because he's on Prince Edward Road. So yeah, he's called Ah Go or Ah Go. So they're all descending now on our protagonist. I keep wanting to call him our hero because I guess in a way he's not really done well. Depends on how you stand on lethal force. He's asking him if they deserve it. The third one, right? So they deserved it. So taxi driver's kind of getting him to confess. My wife was killed by a taxi driver. That's terrible. Yeah, I don't kind of want the comic relief guy. Well, it's the taxi drivers that he's hunting Al. If if it's a serious question, or are you being facetious? Which I would think is beneath you. Have you just called a taxi? Be careful out there. He's thrown him out of the car and drove off because he didn't want to hurt this guy. He knew he was a good guy. He knew he was a good, because he doesn't attack the good taxi drivers. Remember, he let the other guy off before, but he has been thrown him out of a car. And he has been hit by a car, but he's still alive. I mean, everything looks so British as well. We've got like these Ford ambulances. Maybe we're one of the few places in the world where I believe the majority of the people over there still really like Britain. Yeah, he's in a bad way. Our comic relief guy. He won't be wearing any sportswear for a while. Somebody give him a Chicago Bulls baseball cap. So yeah, and what he doesn't know is his brother. His brother's the just seriously injured his partner. It's on his birthday as well. Oh man, I'm never complaining about anything again. Everything looks so British. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, brash Britain, bloody Britain. I guess this was the 90s, so I'd imagine the not prime minister, but whatever the person who was in charge of the minister of Hong Kong would have been Chris Patton, I think. They loved him over there. So she's not making shrimps for Dad's tea for his birthday. She's going visiting him in a hospital. And he's in a bad way. He's not looking good. He's not cracking wise or acting stupid with two O's. Papa. Papa, can you hear me? Right. So it's going to come down to taking on his own brother, isn't he? This is going to be Cain and Abel for the ages. This we're 1 hour 12 minutes 47 seconds 48 seconds 49 seconds into a 1 hour 29:40 movie, and the two brothers are on a collision course here. And unlike in wrestling, when brothers fight each other and it's usually very underwhelming, I think this is going to be good. Still, he got away. I'm kind of rooting for this taxi hunter. He's just realised he was an undercover cop on his way. I love that the news reporters reporting this. He was on his way to celebrate his birthday. Like, where have we got that information from? He's also likes wearing sportswear and has been the comic relief for most of this film. Oh, she said happy birthday, and he woke up out of his coma. That's a heartwarming moment. He ain't dead. And a birthday card as well. Oh, and he's going to take his intubation thing. I watched the out of his mouth. He's asking for some sort of spray for his mouth, or like a vape, or mouth freshener, air freshener. Oh. There's a police officer on the door, but I think he's safe. Collision Course, the Jay Leno. So it's an action film with Jay Leno as a comic relief called Collision Course? Is that a thing? Have I heard of that? Am I burgundy? I don't know. I'm asking lots of questions, but I've not got the answers. So we're in the police office here, the control center, trying to work out who it is from the voices. Maybe it recognizes his brother's voice. Surely he will recognize his brother's voice. And don't call me Shirley. Holy shit! He's doing what I'm doing now. He's got his headphones on, and then he's like, "It's his brother." Oh, Mr. Miyagi. Nice. Okay, checking that one out. Need to. If only I knew somebody who knew every film on Tubi. Yeah, he's literally going to take his brother down. He's like Mr. Dudley Do Right. He's not going to let him off. And also he's been collecting news clippings of his murders and stuff. Yeah, Professor Macabre knows a lot about what's on TV. I was thinking of Al as well, and to be honest, anybody other than me. But yeah, I wonder if this is on TV. I don't know. It was really expensive for quite a long time. It's only recently where you can get it on well, for free because some nice person on YouTube, but also 101 Films offer that's on at the moment. It sounds like I work for 101 Films. I really don't. But I'll be getting a nice Blu-ray copy of this with some cool artwork tomorrow. I really do recommend people checking this out because I've talked all the way through it, and I've really enjoyed the film. It's a bit lighter in tone in a strange sort of way than Taxi Driver. There's no like comic relief really in Taxi Driver. There's no real comic relief in Falling Down, is there either? This is more like falling down in a wacky way. Like, oh shit! He actually had. Do you know? I said he didn't need a cop on the door. Maybe he did. He's just gone to visit him. Maybe he's gone to apologize. He is freaking out a little bit though. He's just said, yeah, he's apologising, so he's not gone to finish off the job. He said, "I just want to kill those fucking taxi drivers." Oh man, can you imagine just sitting down to watch this and being a taxi driver and being like, just being like, "Oh, I really like my job and I really enjoy my job and I like all the people I get to speak to," and then you watch this and the first thing you hear is like, "I fucking hate taxi drivers." He made it look like he was going to smother him, and then he just put the cushion behind him and plumped it up. But he has got a gun with him. However, he is going to kill him because he recognises him. But he's not going for a gun. He got him a birthday card instead. Oh my days. It's blank, because I can't leave my name. I can't fill it out because if I wrote who happy birthday and wrote my name on it, you know who I was. So this is why it is a bit lighter in tone. Bizarre. And then he's just like made him shake his hand to say they won't like grass him up. And the first thing he's doing is he's going to his telephone. Oh shit! His daughter's on the way in now. She's come in and disturbed them. The daughter. Oh man, he's got a gun to her head now. Oh man, it's all going downhill. He's taking his daughter, as a hostage. He's like, I've got a gun and I know how to shoot. Oh, what did he shoot then? Like a water pipe or something? Man, how many horror films have we seen? We humans seen that with like chases in hospitals. Halloween 2, the one with William Shatner. I literally watched one the other day and I can't remember what it was called. Hospitals and running through hospitals. Maybe because the Scream Before Last. It's not called the Scream Before Last, but the one before the last one. There's loads of films like. He's like still trying to be nice, even though he's taken a hostage with a gun. Oh, he just kicked a man down the stairs who managed to knock 8 people down the stairs. That is like literally like getting a strike in bowling. He's hit him in the perfect place where one man has cascaded 6 people down some steps. I should be picking holes in this, really. Oh man, his brother's got a gun on him now. He says, "You're my pal, let me go." Maybe he's not his brother, maybe he's just his friend, but he does call everyone brother. To be fair, I think they've had enough time to shoot him here. Send your regards to your papa. He's driving off. They could have shot him easily. They stopped him shooting. He's going to go after him. He's like, no, this one's for me. So his brother slash best friend is going after him. He's going to try and take him in. I don't know if he's going to try and take him in alive. It's unlikely at this stage. We are into the last 10 minutes of the film. We're 1 hour 20, 56, 57, 58. And we're getting a full on chase now. When you see these little, like, sort of rinky dink cars, because they're not the sort of cars you see in these kind of chases, it actually, I think, makes it a bit more exciting than like watching some high performance car drive really fast. It's like these don't look like they should be going fast. Kind of a bit like French Connection, there's like a kind of grittiness to it. Oh, he's just caught him. Kind of nicked his car a bit. I've really enjoyed this film as we are coming to an end of our time together. I've really enjoyed this Taxi Hunter. I'm glad I've got the Blu-ray on its winging its way here tomorrow, and I shall watch it again, and I will listen to my own commentary and agree with everything I said when I watch it tomorrow. I think that's the only way to watch this film, if you ask me. Hmm. It's a really long-ish car chase. Ooh, he just nearly hit a bollard. He's gone down now. This underground car park or some underpass? Underpass. I said underpass. These stunt drivers are all over them, all over the place, man. Oh, nearly got him. Oh. The irony of him escaping in a taxi. Hey, listen, there's a couple of guys in the UK who do a lot of the Arrow commentaries. Um, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. They seem like nice guys. I mean, nobody wants a commentary of me just sat there going, he looks a bit like David Schwimmer, something like that. They probably want some information. I do my research. I can do my research, guys. If anyone's hiring, watches, we want a real commentary. I will do my research. I won't just watch it for the first time when I do the commentary. That's probably not a good idea. This is a watch along. Damn, it says film commentary in the title. It's too late now. If we're 1 hour, 24 minutes into the film. If you thought I was the director of this film, you're wrong. I think they're both going to die. Like, ooh. We've got the full on car's upside down and straight into a noodle bar, and it's exploded for no apparent reason. Fire, get some water. We don't need no water. Oh, no. So, who was in the. Oh, both of them. He's dragged Taxi Hunter out of the car. He saved him. What have I done? See, he still cares about innocent people and hurting anyone. Like, he just thinks everybody he's killed is completely justifiable. Isn't that Chicken Ming's car? That's not Chicken Ming. Oh shit! They've got what do you call it when you're both holding a gun on each other? It's a Mexican standoff. So I'm not guilty. I only killed those assholes. Man, what a defense! I only killed those assholes. You're free to go. Taxi driver killed my wife and baby. Was he right? That was one driver, not all of them. Hmm, also a fair point. I'm not taking revenge. I just can't stand to let those bad drivers live. Bad drivers, that's a different conversation. I'm the one to punish them. You might call me the Punisher, maybe. Taxi Punisher, not as catchy. Killing is against the law. Another fair point. Not often you see a debate like this in quite simplistic terms. You're after me because I killed. Yeah, give me the gun. I'm your friend. Okay, so all the way through this, I thought he was his brother, but I think he just calls everyone brother. He's like, "Yo, brother, sup, brother." Oh, don't shoot your friend. Don't shoot your friend. Oh, he's took his gun off him. Oh, that's quite sweet. He's let him take his gun off him, and he's just crying. No, no, he's not. Oh man, he's got his gun on his friend. I must kill those fucking taxi drivers. He's lost it now. This is it. Yeah, he doesn't know which taxi driver to shoot. Okay. He was shot up in the air to scare them off. So our lead character is called Akin. Oh, he's just shooting the bullets off into the. Oh, he's run out of bullets. Nope. Oh man, they're beating. So all the taxi drivers are beating him to death now. Oh man. No, the police officer is trying to fight them off to protect him, but there's just too many of them. Wow, I did not expect this to be the end of the film. This is unusual. Oh man. No, okay, he's got his gun. Policeman's trying to like do the right thing, and the other policemen are here. Oof. Well, that's quite dramatic. Now they're all literally just around him and just like beating the holy hell out of him. Oh, that was quite nice. His friend, he's literally his friend to the end, even though like he wasn't. He just kind of knows that he's had like a mental break, I guess. Because normally, if this was a US film, I guess his friend would just shoot him. That'd be the end. His friend would just shoot him and then feel really bad about it. But like, there's a little bit more nuance to this. Oh, he says you're a great cop. He is. He is actually. I'm actually quite touched by that. Oh, that's quite touching. Quite touching end. I was not expecting that. And that's the end of the film. Wow, what a great ending. I was really right, guys. If you guys, here we go. YouTube. Humans of Earth. Hear me now. Watch you need to watch this film without me talking over it. Buy it, watch it, borrow it, don't steal it, because that's not what Taxi Hunter would want. Thank you for all of you who joined me during this stream, this impromptu stream of Taxi Hunter. I can't wait to get this on Blu-ray and watch it tomorrow now. I've probably said that 3 times now, so that must be true. And it is still free on YouTube. But it's scandalous. It was uploaded a month ago. It's only had like 100 and something odd watches on this person's channel. I just subscribed to them. Panic Playhouse. I don't know how long their channel is going to be up because all of their films seem to be pretty like famous movies uploaded. But all pretty good ones actually. So yeah, got good taste. So anyway, oh yeah, Taxi Hunter 2, The Friend. I don't know, man. He's a good cop. Something really bad would have to happen to him, and then we get flashbacks to this movie. Yeah, man. So just go on to a website called Google and Google Hong Kong Category 3 films, or look on Wikipedia and you'll see a list. If you're the sort of person who likes lists, I know quite a few people who have been in the chat tonight, they like their list of movies and video nasties and things like that. This would be a good little rabbit hole to go down and check out, because I do think this, if they're all as good as this, there's a lot more Cat 3 films to check out. So big up to the Horror Cat Dad who's watched the film with us, and to Al, and to Bud Files, and anybody else who's watched and not commented, as there's been quite a few people popping up on screen. Numbers going up and down as I was chunnering away and chatting away about Taxi Hunter. Hopefully this has encouraged you to watch the film. Let me know what you think if you have. Give me some sort of feedback on the film. I didn't make the film, but I'm interested in what you thought about the film. I'm very lucky on my channel to have such really well-read, much more intelligent and learned people. It's pronounced learned. No, learned people about movies and film history than I am. So if you have a knowledge about Cat 3 films and want to talk to me about it, feel free, send a comment, and maybe we'll even do a video about it. So that'll be cool. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support, Larry. Thank you very much, all the other people I just mentioned as well. And everybody have a great night. Hopefully you've enjoyed Taxi Hunter. It's a little bit different. Had you heard of Cat 3 films? If not, good way to start is the Cat 3 documentary that came out a few years ago. If you go on IMDb, just go through them, and then with like pad and paper, which is what I did, old-fashioned style, and just wrote down the names of them all. It was really irritating for all the people while I was just sat there writing while we were watching the film. I was like, "Can you be quiet? I'm just trying to write that down." That didn't happen. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Let's be careful out there. All right, just be nice to taxi drivers, and hopefully they'll be nice to you, and none of this will happen, and this won't be a prophetic thing. So have a wonderful evening. Take care. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody you in the stream who you saw on screen. And yeah, it's been really cool. It's been real. Team Taxi Hunter.